Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. You're looking at my new character. I'm starting over and I'm going to be Kira, the brand new female Selkie design because I really like it, and no, it's not just because of the boobs. But I figure if I'm going to be playing the new game, I might as well do something new. And yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm no longer playing as that male Selkie Bill. We're going to be Kira. I don't know why, it's just a name that I like, so shut up. But yeah, I'm feeling better about this now. So this is post-commentary just for the moment, just to kind of get up to speed since I had to restart the whole file. And rebuild everybody, which I cut out. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I just figured we'd see the send-off to the cool design here. The father and the mother are the same, but the brother and sister changed, I think. That little boy Selkie's got a crazy hairdo. Yep, Kira the blacksmith's daughter, because why not? And then I played through River Belle Path a few times to collect some artifacts to get things going, and then we're going to play proper. So I got really lucky and defeat enemies with focus attacks. That's easy to fulfill, so I got a really good score here on my first pass through. And instead of taking the Moogle pocket first, I was very tempted by that iron, but also notice that the Ice Brand strength +2. That means I got enough points to get a better artifact. But I almost took the iron, and luckily with this remaster, it gives you a chance to think twice about it. And I'm glad that I did because I remembered, yeah, I went for the bigger one, because I know you get iron in the second level. So now this is my second pass through choosing an artifact. In this case, it was all +1, so I went with the Moogle Pocket, which is where we left off last time. That's the artifact I took. And I left this in because I learned how to cast better. I have Blizzara and I'm fusing it with Mog. And I got Blizzaga, which is pretty cool, I don't know. And then I just whack the crab. With the strength +2, it was a little bit easier. So yeah, this is the third pass through. And yeah, it is a little bit ridiculous that you gotta replay the stages, but that's always been a thing. And when you're just kind of casually doing it and you don't mind, it's not so bad. Open treasure chest, I think I got a good score there. I opened every one possible in that stage. But I don't think there was a +2 artifact this run through things. But yeah, I'm playing with a GameCube controller now. I have a USB, like, Mayfield thing. No, wait, they make milk. I don't know what I picked here. Maneater, I think. Strength +1. I did strength, I did 2 magic, and 1 defense that we're gonna see. And then it'll go back to live commentary. Oh yeah, I found a scroll. So going back, the blacksmith is my father again. And I found the bronze belt, which is an accessory for Selkies. Basically, every tribe has their armor plate, and then an additional armor piece. And for Selkies, it's a belt. So that's another +3 defense. Now pass number 4 through here, I just kind of ran right to the boss, so I didn't really get much to pick from. So here I figured magic, because Selkies need a little help with magic. And in the late game, magic is very important. Pass 5, again, I just kind of sprinted to the boss. And I think I did defense, and then one more time, and then we'll get right back to the proper part 2 of this. A little bit better this time. I think I chose magic, the cat's bell. So yep, starting over, and we're gonna have fun with it. What's up, you guys? Come wander with me in my caravan. It's time to move on. This is part 2 now of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered. Let's take a moment to stop at Port Hiraeth, or however you say it. I don't know how to speak Welsh, but I like the word and I like its meaning. Now, one positive thing to say about these long load times, it's just more time to listen to the music. Although, there's a Moogle nest right here, so we're gonna get another load. I mean, come on. It's okay, though. We gotta get all these stamps, because I'm very curious about this mimic crystal thing. And I wonder who we're gonna get first. Get out of your chair, please.
Hello, Popo.
Yeah, you and your voice. I just don't expect a fluffy creature to be that normal. But with Mog here, you could spray paint him red, blue, or green,
Looking good, Capo.
and it helps it so, like, if I paint him all red, he's gonna cast fire almost guaranteed. Blue is blizzard and green is thunder.
Good, Capo.
But you gotta make sure you cover a decent amount of them, otherwise it's still kind of random. So I guess they left this in here. Make sure you get his butt. Spray it nice and good. Yeah. Oh. Save and end. Well, that's dangerous. I'm glad they put that little fail-safe in there. But yeah, I'm using a GameCube controller now. It's not the one that's built for Switch. It's missing 2 buttons, plus and minus. But luckily, it knows that the start button on the GameCube is plus. So for this game, it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's nice. No memory for visiting that place, though, unfortunately. I mean, this song, it was even on the GameCube, it was kind of a black screen for a little bit. This song gets ingrained in your head. Well, let's do it, our first Miasma stream. I'm very curious what this is gonna look like. Well, yep, we got water in our chalice. Every year, these rotate. I forget it's water, wind, no, water, earth. I forget the cycle. Man, this is so... It was awesome on the GameCube for the time, visually. It still kind of slows down just as much, but that's the effect. If you didn't have the right element in your chalice, I think it just pushes you back to the start. I don't know if it damages you. Yeah, we got a diary entry for our first pass through. How's it taste? Is it so fun? I don't know. I'm telling you, man, if you're ever, like, looking at tables or something while this map screen is going, you're gonna sleep with this song in your head, but it's alright. So there's our next level, Mushroom Forest on the left. But why don't we go visit the next town, Marr's Pass? Get ready to shake! I don't know, it just has that kind of shaky percussion. I picture a fat dude jiggling. I don't know. We gotta enjoy these load screens. I might start cutting them out, actually. The problem is the music starts while it's loading. Here's our item. You can jump town to town and pick all the item spots. Oh yeah, these Selkie peddlers, they are here in Marr's Pass every odd-numbered year. So this guy, he actually sells some pretty good stuff. Mithril we could get from him, although I can't afford it. Even though I do have a lot of money. Yeah, he's kind of expensive. But yeah, off-screen, you know that storage thing in town? For 2 of the characters, or maybe 3 of them, I forget, I deposited all of their belongings and all of their money, and then I took this character and borrowed it all. Or not all the items, but the money, definitely. Alright, I think we're good. This lady, actually, Tay Odo, she is incredibly important, but not yet. Now this dude, he forges weapons, and there's another blacksmith in this town who forges only armor. This dude, the Clavet. And down here is our Moogle nest. Let's go get a stamp. I believe this is the one that is just 1 stamp only. And if that's the case, we might unlock a mimic, which is pretty neat. Oh, here he is. Oh no, he's asleep upstairs, that's right. Yeah, I don't care about you, Mog. You're gonna be half red, half fluffy.
Hello, Kaboom.
That's the one, right? There's only one of this kind of Mog stamp, so here's a free memory crystal. Lynn Dot's crystal. I don't know who Lynn Dot is. It sounds like a... Oh yeah, we could do it. When you pick your character, you can't mimic in towns or at docks. You'll change back to your usual self. So only in this stages. Just like multiplayer, I guess. Lynn Dot, that sounds like a lilty. But I'm not sure. And I can't test it here since it doesn't work in towns. Oh well, whatever. It's not like a feature that you need. But if I unlock Hannah Cole, I might switch to that. But I do like this Selkie design too. Like, I'm fine just being this the whole time. But I'll definitely try him out as we unlock him. So alright, that is enough wandering and exploring, because that's what you do. You get a couple drops of Myrrh, or maybe 1, and then you go sell all the junk and see what you can forge. And when you're doing it with your friends, it is a lot of fun. But, yep, here we go. Stage 2, the Mushroom Forest. Single player, of course. Now let's hear Donna Burke. This is neat. Her narration is basically just like past caravans who've come through here. There's not much going on there, but it's interesting to listen to. It's got a storybook vibe to it.
When I was a child, I once asked my mother, "Where did I come from?" She answered, "Why, we all sprouted from the mushroom forest, of course." Nightmares soon haunted my sleep. I dreamt that I was lost among the toadstools. I awoke in tears, but felt the warmth of my mother's embrace as she comforted me. It is something I still remember to this day.
The music of this place is kind of neat too. I like how it waits to build up too until it starts writing the text. Fungi forest? This isn't Donkey Kong 64. That's so weird. In the GameCube it says mushroom forest. Take magical damage. That's hard to do in this level. Not too many enemies cast magic spells. Alright, Mog, let's do it. We've got Kira. Let's do a proper, I like her voice better than the dude voice, too. So we're gonna roll with the voices on still, just in favor of cutscenes, and just see what it has to offer. Like I said, I'm feeling a lot better about it now that I got a GameCube controller in my hands, so immediately I'm playing better. I like this character design better than the one I was rolling with before. And, yeah. I enjoy the game. It is repetitive, but all the repetition stuff I'm gonna do off screen, so all of these parts are gonna consist of, you know, our first pass through stages and relevant stuff. That mushroom is a springboard, but it's not active yet. I think it's cycle 2 it becomes active. In part 1 I explained the cycles, right? Every stage it starts off cycle 1, and then when the tree is ready again, it's cycle 2, and then cycle 3. We gotta fuse gravity. So that is Blizzard and Thunder. Any element, 2 elemental ones, because there's these gargoyle dudes. Nice, and that severely weakens them. Look at, he's down already. And we got silver spectacles. That is a defense 1, and there's our chunk of iron. Yes, we can craft the novice weapon. And that's gonna change our focus attack. I don't know, it's just so much fun when I still remember to this day the few times on the GameCube that I went over to my best friend's house in their basement and his 2 brothers, and we had the 4 Game Boy Advances, and it was just so fun finding these scrolls together. Don't jump on that, by the way, it takes you back to the beginning. But, yeah, like we would find scrolls and then be like, oh, that's what you need, and then you drop it and they pick it up. And then once it's all said and done, you know, it feels good in these stages, taking out the boss together. And then you go to the nearest town and you see what you can sell and forge, and I don't know, it's that good RPG feeling to stuff. And there's a little bit of that with single player as well. It's just kind of slightly more empty. Cat's Bell, we picked that already, so that's... It can still show up in the list, but it'll be faded out, so I can't pick it again. And I think, theoretically, if you had all the artifacts and then play through a stage again, it'll probably force you to pick like a chunk of iron or something rare, probably, at that point. Yeah. You see, the gameplay is, you don't even really have to think. I mean, sometimes you do. It gets kind of crazy. I feel like the complaints about this are warranted, but the core game is still here and it's fun. It's just unfortunate that defend is not mapped to a button, and eating food, I've noticed, is somehow more cumbersome than the GameCube because it divides the menus. Yeah, I'm just picking up stuff like crazy. I still don't know what the limitation is, if there is a limit. Everything seems to stack, so... Yeah, like especially for spells, because in the GameCube, let's just say you picked up 2 Cure Magicites, that's 2 inventory slots taken up, but here it stacks. And so, like, let's just say I find like 3 Thunders, I could fuse them all in the command list. And, yeah, I got a fruit seed. I'm still probably gonna send a vegetable seed to the family though, because vegetables, remember, they increase defense, and magic is not really my thing as a Selkie. Let's see. Yeah, Thundara, there we go. Although Mog's probably not gonna cast Thunder, but if he did, we could fuse that and get even the next one. I'm almost dead here. Crap. So yeah, River Belle Path and this stage are very fast, especially if you ignore all the enemies. You could just blitz right to the boss, and just as long as you can tolerate fighting the boss again real quick, it's a nice way to grind some artifacts. Here we go. Yeah, lighting the water on lightning. Oh, jeez, I'm dead. Why can't I break free? So I could do food, or you know what? Fire is this boss's weakness. Split that. Yeah, the menus are weird. But it'll be fine. We'll get used to it. I'm definitely doing better than in part 1. Bronze armor, we have that, and novice weapons, so just stuff to sell. Here we go, the Marlboro, I think this is called. I like the boss crawl music, too. Just the approach, it's so ominous. But yeah, almost every boss is super weak to Holy, which I haven't had the ability to... Well, actually, yeah, if I have Life or Raise, and then one of the elemental magics, fusing them creates Holy. And every boss is extremely weak to that. And in the beginning, their next weakest is Fire. So that's why I took off Thundara. Alright, let's do it. We've got the 2 poison plants here to aid them. Get rid of them. So you can definitely see in situations like this is a boss that just takes up the whole background. So you've got this nice playing field in the foreground, which is perfect for multiplayer. So, okay, Mog is ready. We could see if we could do... Oh, nope, he's not doing fire. Yeah, gravity, that still did okay. I don't know, it might just be better. You know what? I'm gonna blitz this thing. Where's that fish? Seriously, where's the fish? There we go. We got 4 of them. That's gonna temporarily increase attack power, full heal, and now just smack the crap out of them. Ah, I can't get the triple combo. Watch out for that. I'm poisoned. Crap. Alright, I gotta cure myself. Definitely gonna opt for that instead of navigating that menu again. I don't know what happened there. I think I got fire and then he cast Blizzard, it looks like. Oh, man. Wow, barely got that. Had the poison kicked in, I would have been dead, but the Phoenix Down would have revived me. Alright, you're done, buddy. Yeah! Mushroom no more. I'll leave these tree scenes in, because... I don't know. They're nice. It looks more crisp than it used to, so... But yeah, that boss especially, you could just definitely tell, just looking at the arena, how it is... Like, it just screams multiplayer scenario. Like, if you had Ukes in the back casting magic, and a Lilty up front smacking people, and you can still do that. So, it's not all bad. It's just mind-boggling the stuff that they did remove and change. But it's not going to affect my single-player run through this, really. The only thing that is the load times, which might get patched, but who knows. Wow, look at those reflections. It's all boobs! Boobs in the water. It really is, dude. Alright. And Mog's patchwork paint job. Nice butt, buddy. New diary entry, I don't want to read it.
At your service,
Oh, your voice is terrible.
Capo.
You should sound like a fluffy dog.
Here you go, Capo.
I mean, Koopa was always weird. Oh, from our sister Momo Fee. What? Oh yeah, she's like an infant, so she can't speak. How can I read this? Nah, you gotta be nice and send an item. I think it still counts. I'm gonna risk it. If not, I could get a vegetable seed somewhere else. Yeah, I definitely want the defense from the vegetables instead of the magic from the fruit. So in like a year or 2, it'll just pick a random vegetable.
Got your
Corn,
reply, Capo.
carrot, Those are, oh, and potatoes, gourd potatoes. Those are the 3 vegetables. Make sure you eat them. They make you big and strong. Now, take magical damage. The boss maybe did that to me. No, that's still terrible. Well, we'll get something. Yep, so... Alright, that first one. Flame tongue it is. Strength +2. You always want to go for the ones that are bigger. Obviously. Because that's like one less time you gotta replay the stage if you really want to increase yourself. Increase me, baby. I don't know what I'm saying. So... Really, no roadside events? Probably cut that load out. The only problem is the music again, but alright, we got an iron shard. Now, with our newly found iron, we can get that weapon. Novice's weapon, iron ×1. Let's do it. The strength will go up by 5, and we get a new focus attack, Stampede. So it's a lunge attack rather than a ranged blast. Each weapon has a different focus attack. I think there's like 4 options. Alright, what can we sell here? We don't need another novice weapon, or bronze armor, and the salad is for Uke, so it means nothing to me. Although those are good to gift to your dad as a blacksmith. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to all my items and hope that the inventory stays good the whole time. Destroy the old racket. Look at my strength now on the right. 32, defense 28, magic needs some work. Alright. I think we're done here for now. There's no side questy things. There's really only one major side quest in this game, and that's that Teodo chick. Oh, there's our diary entry, okay. Well, we could go back home, but there's really no point because I just crafted what I needed. Oh, here we go. A roadside event, that's nice. Who are we gonna get? Is this gonna be, if there's fixed ones and then just random ones? Yes, it's the Selkie one! This is a random one, I forget how many events, but these are the 2 characters. Well, I don't really care about the guy Selkie, but that's Hannah Cole, who I've always thought, even back in the GameCube, her design was really cool. And we can apparently mimic her. I don't know what stamps I need.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. Well, how are things going?
Well, you've been busy, haven't you? It's about time we got serious, too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. We'll get moving tomorrow.
Right. Well, see you around.
Farewell.
Yeah, so they're kind of flat, but it's always neat to see them. Her voice wasn't so bad, I don't think. But Selkies are kind of slackers, I guess. Alright, real quick before we end, you'll notice the Miasma stream here is Earth. And there's no way to get that year 1. So this is as far as we go. And this will be our last droplet and end year 1, but I think that'll be its own video. So next time we will be going to the mine. And it should be pretty good. I like the year-end celebration. And I hope this is more enjoyable now that I'm happier about it. And thanks for watching. See you next time.